Hey, how you doing? Ruby storages. Okay, so Ruby storages affect your total max rubies that you can have in your inventory. So, if I were to say, look at this ruby storage here with me. Actually, if you were to look at this ruby storage with me, let's say I click on this guy, and currently you'll see underneath it's a level 1 ruby storage. I currently have 1,487 rubies, 1,487 rubies, 1,487 rubies in my ruby inventory, then my max capacity for rubies is 2,500 rubies. So let's say I collected more rubies and from my mines, and those went into my inventory. You would notice that my inventory now has 1,535 rubies of a total max capacity of 2,500 rubies. But let's say I was like, that's nowhere near enough for something I wanted to do in the game. For instance, save up for a pet that costs 18,000 rubies like the Thunderbird. I would need a storage of at least 18,000 rubies. How do I do that? Well, there's two ways. One way is to increase the capacity of a single ruby storage, and you do that by upgrading it. So let's say I wanted to make this happen. I upgrade this ruby. Sure, it cost me a little extra gold, more than I have. I make that upgrade, and it's going to go ahead and start upgrading that ruby storage. So when it gets to the next level, it's going to increase my ruby storage by a lot. So it went up from 2,500 to 4,000 rubies, which is great, but still not enough to make that 18,000 ruby decision to buy the Thunderbird from the shop. So I'm going to take another action. I'm going to build another ruby storage. It costs 300 gold. I don't have 300 gold. Let's see if I can go and collect 300 gold from my gold mines. Let's see if I can do that. And that's given me 150 gold. So I'm halfway there. So I will go ahead and use my runes to make the rest of the purchase. And so I'm going to buy this. I'm short 150 gold. I'll pay the rest with runes. Okay, awesome. Now I have another ruby storage building that's ready to be built. It takes a little bit of time to build that ruby storage. Let's speed that up. And now I have 2 ruby storages, and you'll notice now my max capacity is 5,500 rubies. So there you go. Storages increase your ruby capacity. Ruby storages will just increase the amount of rubies that you can have in your inventory at once. And the amount of ruby storage that you have will determine whether or not you can make some purchase decisions in the game. That's basically it. Ruby storages.